We are going to do theoretical probability. Before we continue, I'm going to give you the meaning of sample space and an event. Please write down this in your sheet. So a sample space is the set of all possible outcomes of an experiment. And an event is a collection of outcomes with a particular feature. You can use this space to write other words that you're going to see in the unit. Okay, let's continue. By the end of the class or this video, you should be able to determine the probability of an event, and number 2, use complementary events to solve probability questions. The probability of an event is given by the number of outcomes in the event divided by the number of outcomes in the sample space. As an example of this, we have a bag contains 1 yellow, 3 green, 4 blue, and 2 red marbles. What is the probability of pulling a green marble from the bag without looking? So we have 3 green, and the outcomes in the sample space will be adding those numbers, so 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2, and that's 10. So the probability of pulling a green marble from the bag is 3/10. You can write probability as a fraction, as a decimal, or as a percentage. Okay, second part. Use complementary events to solve probability questions. So a complementary event is defined by, if E is an event, then the event of E not occurring is writing as E slash and called the complementary event of E. So this is called the complementary event. And the event plus the complementary event should be 1, because probability cannot add more than 1. And we'll see this in the next example. Okay, so one card is randomly selected from a pack of 52 playing cards. Determine the probability that is an ace. So the probability that we have an ace is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 52. And if I simplify this fraction, it will be 1 out of 13. Now B, the probability that is not an ace. So not an ace is the rest of the cards. We have 4 aces, so it will be 52 minus 4 is 48 divided by 52. If I simplify this, I get 12 out of 13. And as you can see here, if I add those two together, I will get 1. So the probability of an event, in this case is an ace, is 1/13, plus the probability of not an ace is 12/13. If I add this, that's a complementary event, and that is 1. Now the last part says the probability of a picture. So pictures in this set will be 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 out of 52. That's the probability of getting a picture, and if I simplify that, I get 3 over 13. Now let's check another example of using complementary events. So the probability of this spinner is at the right hand side of landing on a yellow segment is 0.25. So I can use this part to find out what is the probability of not landing on a yellow segment. So the probability of using a yellow, the probability of landing on a yellow is 0.25. Now the probability of not yellow is, if I use this, the 1 minus the probability of a yellow. And that's 1 minus 0.25, which is 0.75. Now I can show you the spinner now. And as you can see, we have 2 parts out of 8, that's 0.25. And no landing on a yellow will be the rest of them. So that will be 6 out of 8, which is 0.75. And that's how you use complementary events. Now, for you to check that you understand theoretical probability and you're able to determine the probability of an event and use complementary events, please go to theoretical probability in your book in exercise 10E, questions 1 to 7.